Oh my God. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back. So I had to kind of same thing happened last night is I had to refresh my stream key in order for it to work. So it crapped out and then it rendered my stream key entirely worthless. So hopefully it will fucking hold. I'm not too happy, but that was what when it died out, it was literally in the last like 2 seconds of that whole video clip anyway, which was the last story. So there we go on that one. Okay. Yeah, should be fine now. Yeah, not happy with that. Don't know what the hell caused it. Not happy with that at all. Should be fine now. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we got about 15 minutes worth of chatting. For those of you guys who come back, not off to a great start this week. Not off to a great start. Not through pleased with that, to be honest with you. Really surprised because I had like reset my computer. It was all good to go, but yeah, I don't want to dwell on it. You know, I don't want to dwell on it. It's unfortunate that it happened, but here we go. Anthony, I lost internet connection for a second. What I think happened is it was my wireless connector got screwed up. I reset that. That started working again, or got the internet back up, and then because it was just dropping frames like crazy, right? Which means there's something screwy with it on OBS. OBS, by the way, stands for Open Broadcast Software. It's a streaming service or it's a platform, and it's how I do the show. It's how I do everything. I mean, quite frankly, this is my Stream Deck right here. So you can see I have every button is utilized in some way or another, which I'll do more. Actually, the buttons need to be changed because if I click that off, that gets rid of the date. I have that programmed, but I can also go back and like this is from like last week, which I didn't do last night. Hold on. Yeah, see, there's that. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it wants to be a total pain in the ass. Let's see. That one. Guess there's nothing on that. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's see here. Disney put out the Aladdin soundtrack. I heard the song tonight. The Whole New World song. And I turned it off halfway through. I didn't like it. But it was the end credit version of it. I don't know. It's not the theatrical version. It's not the movie version. It's the end credit version with Zayn from One Direction, I think. And it was just so much like I didn't care for it at all. Let's see. After Sonic the Hedgehog, why don't they do a Crash Bandicoot movie? I would like to. Well, PlayStation Productions, right? PlayStation Productions is the PlayStation. It's a Crash Bandicoot, if I recall, is a Sony exclusive, so they could just do that. Oh, that'd work out. Yeah, you finally got it worked out. What do you mean, RT? What you mean there, buddy? So, okay. Where's that at? There we go. So, yeah. Let's see. So, the story I did about California bringing film companies back to the state, you feel like it will backfire. California's going down hard. California will never fully go down, but the context of that is there's a representative in LA, in a district in Los Angeles, that is trying to bring a new amendment to the floor that would basically allow studios and production companies that were doing work in states with abortion bans to get a better tax incentive in California if they were to come and do their productions in California, which, look, I'm all for California filming more in California. That was one of the biggest problems when I lived there was everything was happening away from it. People live in LA, but they always fly to different areas to work, but they get the local crews in North Carolina, in Atlanta, and in Louisiana, in New Mexico, in Vancouver, British Columbia, wherever there's kind of like the nexus of everything. So it's one of those situations where California this one representative is attempting to use the outrage over the abortion ban to bring more money into the state. And I'm like, oh, like I'm for more work in California. I am. I have a lot of friends who still live in LA, and a lot of friends who are still trying to work, and a lot of people I know are still struggling, and I'd love to see them get jobs. But I feel like using this as the way to do it is not very good. Hey, what's up, Nerd Report? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, let's see. The end credit sucks a whole new world, but the one with Scott's better. Okay, yeah, the end credit that's such a bad song, dude. That was like it's like I would show you in the world, and I'm like, ah. I mean, clearly it's way more better than that, but you know what I'm talking about? It's just no. Let's see. Where do I see drama channels 5 years from now? Do I think it will be taken out? No, everyone loves drama, but you'll see it contained. I think it's the best way to describe it, right? Where if they start, for one, they're gonna have to the de-incentivize them, which means money, right? Money is a big part of it. That's the de-incentivization that they're talking about. They just won't say how. It was funny. I was actually invited back down to LA today for another YouTube Creator Days thing. That was all about burnout on one day. And then the next day was more of a creator roundtable, which are awesome. I've done those before. Those are so good. And I'm all like, could I fly to LA for 2 days? Could I fly down there? And like, not even like, it'd be like 2 weeks, fly down to LA, crash out for 2 days. I did that again. I did that a few months ago. I flew down, was there for 2 days. And when I left, I was so dead tired. Let's see here. Detective Pikachu is beautiful in 35 mil. Yeah, Paul Sharp. I've heard, yeah, I saw it in digital, but I mean, it's shot in 35, but there's no theaters in 35 mil that's going to be projecting it. Not locally for me, at least. And I do want to see John Wick. Porcelain Chip says, drama channels, where are they now? Will it be a new subgenre? No, people love drama. People love to know what other people are doing. They love to know when there's screw ups. Trust me on that one right there. Like, you gotta trust me on that one. You prefer to have drama contained than taken out. Well, here's the thing. You look at the drama, man. And I do like to use the last 15 minutes or so of this, of the podcast and just kind of talk to you guys about whatever. But, look at the whole situation with Pro Jared. Pro Jared announced he was divorcing his wife on Twitter, which was not saying he was divorcing her on Twitter. And then from there, she nuked him from orbit, right? She said, he's cheating on me with this person. And then within 2 hours, his own dick pics were out there because he had sent them to fans, which was the stupidest thing in the world. So then within 2 hours of everything, his channel was losing subscribers at a rapid rate because everyone thinks that this dude is a cheating, emotionally abusive, gaslighting scumbag. And you can now see his penis. Oh, and potentially he sent those photos to underage individuals, which, by the way, is still not corroborated. And then you find out yesterday that his new side hoe, which is a coined term from somebody else who runs a drama channel, posted literal screenshots of the Heidi, Pro Jared's ex-wife, to him, threatening to ruin his life and everyone's lives if he left her. And it was like, oh shit, like, oh damn, you know what I mean? And it's like, this is the thing. I don't need to know any of that information. I legitimately do not need to know any of that information. Not one damn bit. I don't need to know it. But a lot of people out there want to talk about that because it's interesting. I made a video on the other channel talking about it, talking about his initial response because I felt it was bad. And now I want to pull that video down because I don't feel like it's accurate. So let's see. Whatever happened to Leafy is here? I don't know. And I'm not going to lie when I say this. I don't care. I really don't care. Let's see. All right. Pretty much all I've seen Dems pushing for popular vote to reward electoral votes to a winner. You just saw it in Nevada. Well, no, people want to get rid of the Electoral College because a lot of people are wanting to have the discussion about one man, one vote. Everyone's vote means the same thing. And that's something that I ultimately support as well, because I want your vote to mean the same as my vote in our states. If you were a conservative living in Washington, your vote doesn't mean crap. If I'm a Democrat living in Texas, my vote doesn't mean crap. So, you know, that's never sat right with me. If there's an alternative that's good, we can discuss it, but yeah. So, you know, it's just like there's a lot of crazy stuff in this world going on right now. And that's why I'm glad Game of Thrones is over, because then then that craziness is done and I can go back to enjoying the show and not having to deal with it for a while. What was it? Also, what the hell's up with Screen Rant? Literally posting the huge major spoiler in their thumbnail on their video. See, that's the weird thing when it comes to spoilers for movies. Everyone's like, no. But when it comes to like TV shows, dude, it's all bets are off within the first literally at no point in time. Let's see. You'd rather see states move away from all or nothing, but go with percentage distribution. See, Curtis, but that's not bad. That's not bad. But then again, percentage distribution would require no real electoral votes, unless you divide up how many electoral votes per. They could go per state. Fine. That would be fine. Let's see here. How many Comicsgate channels align themselves with drama channels? That's about a 1-to-1 ratio. Comicsgate in and of itself is drama, but just of a different name aimed at a different industry. And I'm not deriding Comicsgate. I think there's a lot of interesting concepts presented by those people, as well as a lot of reason to push back, similar to Gamergate. But you also have to realize that like you're not going to win anything by just calling your opponents just nothing but naughty words. That doesn't ever do anything. All it does is further the divide and further create tribalism. So yeah, exactly, Curtis. Like one electoral vote in the state of California is 455,000 people, whereas one electoral vote in the state of Wyoming is like 135,000 people. So there's clearly not an equal distribution, and that's the problem. Also, I'd love to get rid of the early, the voting registration lock-ins. You know, like in New York, the cutoff for voting registration is like 6 months before the primary. What the hell? So if they got rid of all or nothing, Iowa, Florida, and other states going to support. Yeah. And there's a lot of discussions to be had on that front. A lot of discussions. Okay, let's get back on the subject of the program, which is entertainment. Anyone here see the final trailer for Toy Story 4 today? Gotta say, looks fantastic. I don't know if it's going to hit me as hard as the last one did, because the last one was real, like kind of end chapter type stuff. But this one looks like a lot of fun too. Also, I saw the trailer this morning for Downton Abbey. I cannot wait. I watched it with my girlfriend, and we're watching it, and then she was like, "Where's this character?" Then they pop up, and like, "Where's this character?" Then they pop up, and it's like, yeah. So we're like already planning to go give the kids to my dad for the night, and go, "You guys watch the kids. We're gonna go see Downton Abbey, and then get probably tacos, because that's what we do." Really, really, really loved. Here's the thing. I'm unabashedly open about my love of Downton Abbey. Okay, you think Universal should give Disney the Hulk and Namor in exchange for the flying alligator people? Yeah, if it's an equal trade, Disney's not above it. If you recall, Negasonic Teenage Warhead for Deadpool was actually a Marvel-owned character, and Ego the Living Planet was a Fox-owned character, so they just did a trade. I don't see why it's a problem. Screen Rant did that because they are fans and they're pissed off. No, Screen Rant did it because they like clickbait. If you go and look at some of Screen Rant's more out there theories, it's clickbait is all hell. That's what it really boils down to. Although one of their editors followed me on Twitter last night, which is really funny. Oh, and if any of you guys saw my video yesterday about release the Snyder Cut, and about how they raised like 13 or 11 grand or whatever to get advertising at SDCC. I said on there that I would be open to talking to the guy who was behind the campaign. He reached out, and we're going to set up some time to talk. Also, Loquisha is now available to watch on Amazon, and I'm probably going to try to watch it tomorrow. I watched the first 10 minutes of it today. It's definitely an indie film, definitely low budget. But at the same time, it's like this movie caused a lot of chaos, a lot of crazy, and they just released it on Amazon. So I got to check it out. Let's see. Everyone agrees on tacos. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I was at Costco today and they had like mini tacos that they were sampling, and I kept looping around for mini tacos. That's how much I love tacos. Do I think GRRM will ever finish the books? Yes. Some point in time he will. I think he's contractually obligated. Or he'll die, and then it will go to Robert Sanderson. Yeah, no, I'll definitely talk about the Snyder Cut. Because the thing is, I'm pro Snyder Cut. I've been pro Snyder Cut. Some people out there think I'm anti pro Snyder Cut. Like I'm anti the Snyder Cut. But I also live in the world, like I also live in the real world, and like I understand the different edits of the movie that exists. Kind of like Suicide Squad, there was a David Ayer edit, and then there was an edit from the people who did the trailer for the movie, and the edit for the trailer is what we saw in the theaters. So that's why they released more of like the Ayer cut, but the Ayer cut had an additional 15 minutes and ultimately wasn't very good, wasn't as good as the theatrical. So but yeah, I'm going to talk with the guy from the Snyder Cut thing, and then obviously I'll see him at Comic-Con, because I'll be at Comic-Con. So there's okay, hold on. Have my feelings about Dave Cullen, you mean? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Oh, if it crapped out, it's not telling me anything. Oh, it's, for me, everything's fine. Okay. I don't know. Tonight's a weird night. Tonight's not going very good. Plus, it's 11 o'clock. So I got to cut it off anyway. But again, they're watching exactly. Yeah. Join us in the Discord. I'm gonna be going to the Discord while I do all the editing stuff. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Hopefully, it'll work. I'm gonna reset everything, and I'm gonna pre-program this one a bit more, so it's a bit more fluid. Today I just wanted to do the thing with the snapshots of everything and make it a bit more condensed, which it worked out really well. All right, yeah, but go to the Discord. I'm gonna be there in about probably 5 minutes. So I'll see you guys, and thank you very much for your patience. I greatly appreciate it. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed, but it's all good. I'll talk to you guys later.